Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. So this... ew. Welcome back to my channel, lovelies. So today's video is actually on this look here today. I did a collaboration with my new friend Giselle, and I will link her channel somewhere. We'll do it on that side. How about that? Right over here, I will link her channel. We decided to do a look inspired by the new Alice Through the Looking Glass movie, and this is what I came up with. Of course, I did the Red Queen. My hair is red. I like the color red, so why not? Giselle over on her channel did a look inspired by the Mad Hatter, and I did the Red Queen, and I am super excited. And if you've stuck around through all that intro and you still want to see how I got this look, then go ahead and keep watching. And if you happen to make it all the way through the video to the end, you might get a surprise. I don't know, I'm just saying, it might happen. The very first thing I'm doing is taking my Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. This is in the shade 10 Ivory Light, and I'm just applying that everywhere, even my eyelids and onto my ears. And then I am going in with my Naked Skin Concealer and mixing that just a teeny tiny bit with some Lavender Concealer from NYX to make it a little bit brighter. Using my Beauty Blender, I am blending that into the foundation just under the eyes. And then I'm taking my Ambient Lighting Powder in Ethereal Light, pressing that over the concealer and then sweeping it all across my face to make sure everything is set. Using my NYX Blush in Taupe, I'm slightly contouring my face a little bit more than I normally would. I do want her cheeks to be really defined in this. After defining the cheeks, I'm going to start the pucker of her lips a little bit just by contouring the very outer corners of my lips, making them appear a slight bit smaller. I'm using the Love Plus eyeshadow from Sugarpill, and I am packing that onto the outside of my face, right along my cheekbone and contour, and this is going to be the darkest part of my blush. I really wanted it to stay nice and vibrant red. And then I'm using Blushed Copper from Becca Cosmetics and just blending out the edges a little bit, making the cheeks a little bit softer. Moving on to my eyeballs, I am messing up my foundation, then going in with my Primer Potion from Urban Decay, applying that all over my lids per usual. And then the very first thing I want to do is carve out the shape of eyeshadow that I am going to be wanting. In this case, it is a cut crease and a large fat wing. Just play with it until you get the shape that you want. Using my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, I am whiting out the entirety of my lid, softening it with my finger, and then taking a matte white shadow and tapping that right onto the inner half of my eye. Next, I'm taking a red shadow. This is Asylum from Sugarpill, and I'm just putting this on the outer half of my eye, blending it into the white, and just kind of creating a simple shape that I like. And then I'm going to be following it up with white and blending the two colors together to make them kind of mesh. Quickly smudge a skin tone shade right above the crease, and then I am taking that pencil brush again and some black and just darkening up the crease line that we made and making sure that the wing is the shape that I actually want it, and then filling in the corner so that it's nice and dark. I really want to blend the red and the black together. I want it to be a nice gradient all the way from light to dark. smudge the smallest amount of black right into the lower lashes, and then go back in with the red and just make sure that there is enough color there and it looks how you want it to look. My goodness, this palette is huge, but I absolutely love it. I'm taking this Metamorphasis shade. It is a very vibrant, kind of bluish periwinkle shade, and this is what's going to go right underneath my eyes. The Red Queen in the movie does have blue eyeshadow. I did not want blue eyeshadow, but I did want to bring it into this look, so I decided to pull that underneath the eyes pretty far down onto the cheeks, a little bit further than normal, and then blend out the edges with just a clean, fluffy brush. For the eyebrows, I am taking an angled brush and using that red Asylum shade. This is going to go on the first half of my eyebrows, filling them in kind of blocky. And then on the outer half, I'm just taking a jet black and doing a tiny bit of an ombre brow. Nothing super fancy. I did want them to be kind of cartoony and really bold. So none of the characters really seem to be wearing any kind of fake eyelashes in this movie, so I am curling my top lashes and then going in on the bottom with my IT Cosmetics 3-in-1 mascara. This is just to make them stand out, make them a little bit longer. And then I'm going to use this on the top almost as an eyelash primer first. And to top it off, I am going in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm lining my waterline with the NYX Wonder Pencil in Light. And then moving on to the lips. I'm just taking a red lip liner and drawing out the basic shape of the lips that I want. It doesn't have to be too precise because I will fill it in later, but I just wanted to make sure that I get that basic pucker that I'm looking for. First things first, I'm taking Jeffree Star's Unicorn Blood and just applying this over my entire lip. Then I'm going to go back in using a lip brush and really define the shape with that same dark color. Again, I really wanted to create a pucker, so I overdrew my Cupid's bow and the top part of my lips, as well as the very bottom of my lip, and I underdrew the corners to make that really pointed look. And sadly, I did make one side of my lips a little bit bigger than the other, but what can you do? For the corners of the top lip, I did pull them out a little bit farther than normal, almost to give a jester kind of look to them. I am taking one of Kat Von D's Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks in Outlaw and just popping that right into the center of the lip. And then using my concealer to really define the edges and make it super sharp and crisp. So you can end the look here, or you can continue on to this one final step. I am taking a red eyeshadow on a stiff brush, making two little dots right on the cheek. Making two little dots right on either side of the cheek, and then I'm taking my liquid eyeliner from NYX, it's my favorite one of all time, and drawing two tiny little hearts right in the center. To finish off this look, I threw a red ribbon and a rose on one of the hats that I have, and you are all set. Here is the Red Queen. So this is the completed look. I did add a hat. All I did, this is actually a writing cap from a Renaissance festival. I threw a red ribbon and pinned it down with a red rose. Super simple, it literally just comes right off. So, I just thought that kind of completed the look since, you know, I don't really have like a crown or a ruff or anything like that to make me look queenly. But I thought this finished the look pretty well. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Oh, and don't forget to check out Giselle's channel video I'll link that there. That way you can see her rendition of the Mad Hatter look. I'm super excited to see it myself, so let's watch it together, shall we? And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, etc., feel free to leave those down below. I will get back to you, I promise. And as always, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter and even Snapchat sometimes at Jen Pereira, just like it is spelled right down there, like under the video. And don't forget to join the Apocalypse family by hitting that subscribe button so that you can have more fun and I can keep making videos for you guys. And on that note, off with their heads. I don't know, I just felt like that's something that the Queen says, so I should say it too. I'm not an actress. I mean, seriously, you can tell. So. So I'm starting off with a gentle contour all along the cheeks, nothing quite as dramatic as before. And then I'm going to go right underneath my lip just a little bit, contour that as well, and get this foundation off my lips because that looks horrid. So for the cheeks, I am just taking Poe and Pee Off on a dense brush, popping that right onto the cheeks. And then I'm going in with a nice bruisey kind of shade, and this is literally going right around the eye. Super simple, right into the crease and right underneath. I want it to be sloppy, yet still where I want it to be. For the eyebrows, I am taking a black shadow and very, very quickly filling in my eyebrows. I want them to be full, yet still natural looking. And I'm sorry everything is out of focus, my camera was being a butthead. For the lips, I'm taking a berry lip liner and drawing nice, full, rounded lips. I want them to be a lot fuller and poutier than the last look. And then I'm going to be taking Morena from the Urban Decay Alice in Wonderland collection. How fitting. Apply this all over my lip and just make sure every corner and everything looks nice, filled in. You know, it's a very bold lip, it's a very easy lip, but also very powerful. Clean up any mistakes with concealer and pretend that I have white hair. And there you go. This is my White Queen look. Center, blending it out with my finger just to kind